titles, we're winning the war. I get knocked down, I get back up, get up and go, I stay ready for more. Go toe to toe till I level the score. Never gon' quit. Heard you seen some, but you never seen this. Bet on myself 8 times, no trick. Give me the loot. See now we going high.
Man, y'all know what time it is. You're listening to Going to the Body with the Urban Sports Scene. I'm Wole here with my guy Ray Jeezy. What's good, Ray?
I'm not loving life as much as you are. You excited about the changes on StreamYard right now? I'm more so looking at. I'm looking at these numbers.
I'm very excited.
I'm looking at these numbers from Netflix right now, and Jake Paul is winning. Even though he got knocked out, he's still winning.
Oh,
and that's crazy. I know you don't like to talk about Jake Paul. I'm not the biggest fan either, but can't hate on the amount of eyes this man has brought to the sport and what he's doing with women's boxing. It is what it is. We could be redundant about it, but I'm just saying, bro, it's crazy to me.
I mean, he a draw. I mean, it is what it is. I think he's got a fan base. He's got the YouTube numbers. He's a YouTuber. He knows the market of the market in terms of promotion and the new age market. Like, he knows it. He's a draw. I don't deny why. I understand why people fight him. I'm not. What is that? I can't see.
33 million tuned in to see him.
I mean, I get it. Like, it's Netflix too. He's got it. It's a great deal. Like, I get it. I get it. He has an audience.
Saying.
He has an audience.
Jake Times Turk has done a lot for boxing in 2026. And it set the stage. I'm saying Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul set the stage for Canelo versus Terrence Crawford, which did 41 million on Netflix. That still, of course, is the record. And then the dude Jake Paul set a gate record with Anthony Joshua in Miami. Bruh. Like I said, it's what it is. But I ain't mean to get ahead, bro. I'm just saying, Jake Paul doing this thing. Shout out to Jake Paul. He's drinking out of a straw, by the way, like Darren Williams was after UMS broke his jaw back in school. That's how Darren Williams lost that weight, for the people that don't know. If you're a basketball fan watching, but
Jake
Paul, he's drinking out of a straw right now. Real talk. He said he gonna be on liquid diet for a minute. It's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, look, man. At least he wasn't scared to put himself out there, so I give him respect for that. To fight a legit heavyweight fighter. So it's wild though, man. But before we dive into more boxing, we gotta knock out some logistics. Check out our website, which is theurbansportscene.com. Subscribe to our podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, TuneIn, iHeartRadio, and other podcast platforms. Just search The Urban Sports Scene. Make sure you subscribe to the Urban Sports Scene YouTube channel as well. If you're in the YouTube chat, we accept super chats. Super chats help us support the show. The super chats will be prioritized over all comments in the chat. Don't forget to tweet us at Urban Sports Scene. Hit us up on IG and TikTok at Urban Sports Scene, and like our Urban Sports Scene Facebook page. You can also join our Urban Sports Scene Facebook group. Just search Urban Sports Scene, sports bloggers, sports podcasters, and sports debates. All right, let's get into our tradition, the pregame. Here's what we have on tap. Ray and I will talk about the state of the heavyweight boxing division. Obviously, there's a lot of questions now after this big fight that Ray's talking about with Jake Paul and Joshua, and how Joshua knocked him out. So I guess there's a lot of buzz within all that. But Ray, in terms of Joshua, what did Joshua's knockout of Paul actually prove about where he's at right now in the heavyweight division? As a heavyweight, I
don't think it proved anything. I think it gave him a platform to be able to have a good time, make some good money, and also call out Tyson Fury, which is still a big fight according to many, not just in the UK, but also in the States. So that's what it did. It proved that he's still a draw, if that's what you want to say. Jake Paul didn't do that by himself. Jake Paul has to have a dancing partner. Anthony Joshua was a good look, and it was amazing to see how much bigger Anthony Joshua was than him. Yeah. So it's like the tables are going to turn now, and people are going to see how much bigger Fury is than AJ. But I think it's still a good look. I think Jake Paul set the stage. Jake Paul wasn't even really a tune-up either. It was an exhibition match. It was a
round. It was an 8-round fight. It was an 8-round fight. It was a Hulk Hogan versus Rocky.
Clubber Lane, right? Bro, I'm trying to tell you, it's like in basketball. Me and you cover basketball, right?
Yeah.
Whenever Kentucky squares off against PG Community College in that like first or second game of the season, they win like 100-20, bro. It's crazy. That's just how it is. So that's what it was. Jake Paul served as a very pricey, expensive D3 program. That's what he did for Joshua, and it proved again that Joshua's still a draw. Set gate records in Miami. AJ is also a draw in New York. But that fight with Fury, I think people are more excited about it because they got to see AJ. Although AJ, man, he wasn't even boxing for real. He chasing the man around. Like I said, it had a little WWE feel to it, but it did what it was supposed to do.
It was WWE feel, definitely. I will say this about what it did for AJ. Gives more eyes to AJ. I do think that, like, Jake Paul, not a lot of people, it's crazy. People know of Joshua, AJ, but not everybody knows, unless you're in, like, obviously folks in the UK, you know what I mean? They know who Anthony Joshua is, but not everybody knows Anthony Joshua. I'm not saying this is as bad as others. He is known, but now he has more eyes on him because of Jake Paul. I guess I guarantee you a lot of Jake Paul's fan base probably didn't know who AJ was for real. And now a lot of them know him now.
Possibly, so that could add intrigue, but also think about this. The co-main event featured Alicia Baumgartner, right?
Yeah,
He had 15 million watch that fight. Everybody likes to watch her weigh-ins. These nasty guys out here, you know what I'm saying? Even though it caught my eye too, so I'm a man like everybody else. But I want to say this. I hate you. AJ is allegedly, in the words of Will T, allegedly he's dating her, right?
You saw that.
So you add that element to it. he's doing his thing. It's a lot of popularity right now for AJ simply because of Jake Paul, who he's dating, all for the wrong reason. I'm not sure he could beat Tyson Fury.
Oh, I say he could.
Even Tyson Fury is worse. I don't know if Anthony Joshua. I guess we'll get there, but I'm just saying. Still, it adds intrigue for the fight, and us as boxing fans, we here for it.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. The video that's going viral with them two. Like how she looking at him? Nah, dude. Yeah. I don't know if it's allegedly. But I mean, the eyes don't lie, dog. The eyes never lie.
I'm just saying, I kind of want to be, sensitive to her because Adrian Broner was like, man, hey, dudes ran through you, bro. Don't act like that. And then she was with Tony Harrison for a minute. She was like training with him and part of his camp. Now, allegedly they were dating too. So I mean, Alicia Baumgartner, do your thing, whatever. But I'm thinking like you are that this is true, and she's gonna be at that fight, and that's gonna add more intrigue, it's gonna add more eyes. I'm just saying, for real, he could put on the undercard. That might be helpful.
Yeah,
I don't think about it.
Yeah, I don't think I don't think anything's wrong with it. I don't look at it that way or anything terrible. I just thought that like the way she there's something there, and then the picture they took together was something there. I was like, they looking like
stuck on that picture.
Yeah. They look a little happy. They look a little real. They look very happy. So yeah, I mean, honestly, anytime you can like pair up two individuals in the same sport, who have popularity and notoriety, it helps the brand. I mean, I'm not gonna act like in basketball you see Bam Adebayo and AJ Wilson. That helps the brand. And I'm not saying it's legit. I'm saying it's legit, but I'm saying it helps the brand. So. Yeah, why not have her on an undercard of an Anthony Joshua big fight in London or the Fury Anthony Joshua Fury fight that goes down? I think that would be dope.
100%. And if I'm being honest, again, you got Eddie Hearn involved, Turk. You could mix in MVP. I'm not sure. People might know who are watching right now. Mm-hmm. Hope you all are pulling up wherever you're pulling up at. But I'm not sure if she signed MVP, Alicia. I'm not sure. I think she might be because Jake Paul is signing a lot of female fighters. Obviously, Amanda Serrano said the blueprint. So regardless, my point is you had the right people promoting this. It's going to do numbers regardless. It's Fury and AJ, so it's going to do well. But you add that element, I think you bring in even more boxing fans, especially the casual male fans. Sadly, I'm just saying.
Yeah, it's true. That's what I mean. Come on, like at the end of the day, you want people on your product, regardless of how you get it. You want look, man. There's a lot of people that wanted to see Layla Ali, not just because her name was, not because she was just Muhammad Ali's daughter. It was a lot. They wanted to see it for other reasons too.
Yeah, it's like that. It's like that. Sports can be like that. The men, same way.
The men, same way. There's some women
love to watch certain athletes. Roy Jones was draw back in the day for a reason.
Now AJ viral. No, to your point, Ray. It's not just when I say this, it's not one sided. It's right. That's a mechanism.
I'm just clarifying for some people.
Oh, I know. I appreciate you. No, I appreciate you. But that goes both. To your point, it goes both ways. Shoot. I literally saw not even lying to you. Tank and Lamont was going viral for a lot of chicks. I seen comments. So.
Yeah, the Shade Room posted kind of a face-to-face video.
And you see the same thing I saw. Yep.
Yeah. I know. And it proves our point that this stuff sells. That's how I'm gonna frame it. This stuff sells.
It did. That's how. Yeah, exactly. All right. So you mentioned Tyson Fury and Joshua. There's a realistic chance that fight could happen. So what needs to happen for it to finally be materialized? You know, we've been hearing about it for a while, but what needs to happen? Like, do you feel like this is the best time it could happen?
I just watched Phillip Rivers play in an NFL game yesterday. It reminds me of Tyson Fury, how he leaves, he comes back, he's older, you know what I'm saying? But he knows the value of this fight. He knows the financial ramifications. Of course, Tyson Fury is going to take this fight. And of course, I will pull up for I refuse. I boycotted Jake Paul's fight. I'm like not watching it.
I ain't watching it
better because it did numbers anyway. Yeah. But this is a fight I will watch. This is a number it promoted right, especially by a fight, I should say. If it's promoted right by Turk, of course I'll pay for it. I'm not buying it for $85 or something like that. No, but I still think it has value. It is late though. I will acknowledge that because Paul, shout out to Paul. He's saying why. Yeah, why? Of course, a lot of people feel that way. Why would you do it now? Why does it matter? Both of them passed their prime. Usyk done ran through both of them. I won't disagree with that. And shout out to the comment we just
I appreciate it. He will. I agree with that.
I agree with that. We totally agree. We'll get there. Yeah. But in terms of this fight, it's still a big fight, even though it's late. And AJ, he showed, regardless of his Jake Paul or not, that he's still a draw and people want to see him. I just mentioned that. So yeah, go through with it. Again, I think the casual boxing fan would tune in for some of the reasons we just mentioned, and the diehards are definitely going to watch for sure.
I mean, I don't think that Joshua beats Fury. Joshua beats Fury. I don't think Fury's past his prime. I just think Fury just got beat by the better dude. To be real with you, like Usyk's just better, because he was competitive. It wasn't like he just got whipped. He was just he only got two losses to one dude. So I just feel like that's a Usyk Fury problem. But in terms of Fury against anybody else, I would take Fury over everybody else in the heavyweight division. Nobody else to me threatens Tyson Fury. And you know I'm a Joshua dude. I'm just be keeping the bean. Like no one threatens Fury. That's it. Like Usyk is just on a whole different level to what my cat in the chat said. Usyk is beating all of them. Usyk on a different level. We'll get to Usyk too later about who he's rumored to be tied up with. But still, like when it comes to Fury and Joshua, I don't know it's the right time. I mean, in terms of confidence, I don't know if this is the right time for Joshua to fight a Fury because so much wrong has happened to this point. Jake Paul ain't giving this dude confidence. I don't care. Jake Paul ain't giving this dude confidence. But what happened to him with Dubois to me was the last straw. Like that was it. Like, and I don't think if he fought Fury, I feel like in his core, he ain't believing that he can beat Fury. That's just my belief.
Well, I feel like he lost his aura back against Ruiz a long time.
No, he lost his aura, but I thought he got it back when he beat so-and-so. Yeah, because even when he fought Usyk the second time, he was competitive against Usyk. So he fought good fights. Like the second time, it was a closer fight. So he didn't look bad anymore. He didn't look bad. He lost his, when he lost to, obviously, I'm not gonna lie to you. Honestly, when he lost to Ruiz, it did a little bit, but I felt like he bounced back better. He bounced back. Like it's not like it's not like Wilder, right? Like you're all the way left. You're not competitive anymore in your fights. You're not even competitive. Like
at the time he knocked out like guys like Dominic Brazil,
Parker,
he knocked out Dillian White, AJ. And the thing about AJ was, regardless of what you think about those guys, Dillian White was a decent name at that time. But to me, like we talked about the size disparity between AJ and Jake Paul, the size disparity between him and Ruiz had weight on him too. And then him to get a boxing clinic, a hard worker, but at times he didn't do the best with his body. Like Andre Ward said, too much muscle mass. He was trying to look more like a model than he was a boxer. And the issue with him was, even though, again, he had some decent performances since, I never feel like he gained that edge to where he was that intimidating factor like he was against other guys in his younger days in his career. And also the guy that Eddie Hearn built Matchroom around. I mean, AJ was the biggest draw, period. And all that changed. He's still a similar draw, but I just feel like he doesn't have that sort of aura where people feel like, man, AJ gonna hurt somebody. And that's
there's individuals like when he fought, like for instance, again, after that, like there's dudes he walked. Like, but again, it's levels to it. Like and styles make fights. There's certain people that I feel like like I knew Dubois would give him problems because Dubois is a action-packed fighter. Like he's always coming. So this is for me it in a nutshell. He's got a weak chin. It ain't about being imposing, scary. Like you are more confident that you can knock him out before he knocks you out. That's just what it is when I watch AJ. It's not about like his skill going down or anything like that. It's more of that chin is weak. You can go down before he gets you out. That's just what it is when AJ with me watching AJ. AJ against Parker, I knew he can be Parker. Like he dominates Parker. You know what I mean? Like, so that's not a fight. Even as good as Parker has looked at certain fights, that fight fits him because Parker's power won't scare AJ. It's just not, he's not powerful enough. The other fighters, if you got some pop, you can put him out. That's a fact. That's not like, that's why Wilder fighting him is intriguing because Wilder could be AJ. That's a high possibility. Fury is a bad fight for him because Fury is skilled and has some pop. Usyk is just more skilled, period. You're not going to get any heavyweight that's just more skilled. You know what I mean? AJ didn't go down to, he got hit and got caught, but he didn't go down against Usyk because honestly, we know Usyk's power, because we're talking about a cruiserweight going heavyweight. That's harder. But still, in terms of skill, he can't line up with Usyk skill-wise. Like the footwork, the hand speed is on a whole different level. If he fight a dude with power, he can go down. That's what it is. And that chin is scared though. That chin is what you're referring. That chin is what it's already tainted. You know what I mean? So once he gets hit a certain way, he don't respond well to a hit. That's why I don't like. I say this all the time. Once a boxer starts to get that label when they get hit and they don't respond well to getting hit a certain way, then they're almost shot. It's just about the right dude putting them out of there. And that's how I look at AJ. I feel like he's a shot fighter because that chin check ain't holding up. So
you felt like he was always chinny, or this is something that has occurred?
I think once Ruiz hit him, that's what it was. That's when it started. And then well, honestly, if you look back at it, to be real with you, you can go back to the Klitschko fight because he went down a couple of times. You can go down if you want to go that route. I think the Ruiz situation lets you know that anybody can kind of get him. That's the thing. Like anybody can get him if you got some pop. Like it don't matter if you ain't skilled or whatever. Like if you in it right, you can get him. So that's the thing where I looked at, because if you look at the second fight, with Ruiz, then he fought from the outside. He just boxed, and he won that fight pretty easily. But in the heavyweights, you ain't looking for just a box. You do need to eventually get in there and get in the box with somebody. Eventually, you got to get into it. So, to me, when he fights Fury, if that fight happens, personally, I'm like, I don't know, because Fury to me ain't damaged goods. When I look at Fury, I don't look at damaged goods. I don't look at a guy that goes down easy. I look at a guy, if you want to beat him, you got to literally outbox him for real. And if you can't outbox him, you're not going to beat him. That's how I look at Fury. You're not going to beat him. And I don't think AJ good enough to outbeat him. To outbox him.
Well, Deontay Wilder was close because he had that one-shot power.
Yeah, because he wanted to fight that fight. That's the problem. He wanted to fight that fight. Like he wanted, for some strange reason, Fury. But I think Fury, that was overconfidence to a point where I don't care. I'll stay in the pit with him. If Fury wanted to move around, he can move around and telegraph those punches. Those punches aren't coming from nowhere. He chose to fight that fight. Like that's the difference. I think with Anthony Joshua, it depends what kind of Fury you get. Like if Fury is jovial. If he wants to like play to the fan base, that's what happened. That's what hinders Fury. Because I'm gonna be real with you. If Fury fought a certain fight, he would do better against Usyk than he does. He would do better, but he plays to the crowd. He's like, he plays to the crowd. And when you play to the crowd, you saw it at the first fight when he was like playing around and then Usyk caught him. Then the fight changed. He plays to the crowd at times.
I was going to say, even though that one punch power potentially worked, we all knew that Deontay couldn't outbox him, of course, and nobody really can outside of Usyk. So that's what I was going to say to your point. Yeah. So AJ needs to do it again for career legacy. At least say that he took the fight and that two of the best in the history of British boxing, heavyweights at that, they fought. So it's still a good legacy fight. And AJ, for many, is still a Hall of Famer regardless of the outcome. So it is not the highest of risk, but the reward could be huge. And that's why I think it's intriguing for, again, not just casual boxing fans, but for all of us who love to see, especially the heavyweight division, which from history It's historic standpoint is a dope division, but now, yeah, it's
like
a little
trash
different.
right now. That's trash. You don't gotta be nice. It's trash right now. I mean, personally, I would prefer to see AJ versus Wilder over AJ versus Fury. I just don't think that's anything. Like, I don't think that's this fight. Personally, I don't think this fight will be very competitive. Personally, I mean, I could see AJ being out there in like the 6th round. And again, I'm saying this as an AJ dude. Like, I'm saying this, and I know AJ is probably my favorite heavyweight in terms of popularity. I'm Nigerian. He's not. I like AJ. But I'm being real. Like, in terms of comparing him and Fury, I think you're better off going with Wilder because I think that's a fight that everybody. I know it's late, but it's a fight that's intrigued like a cult like boxing community. They've always wanted to see this fight, regardless. And both of them are damaged goods. It kind of just fits AJ versus Wilder. Damaged goods going against each other.
We got proof, bro. We just saw Conor Ben.
Yeah.
We just saw how big his fight was in the UK. We saw it. Mm-hmm. We already know what it is. I mean, that was a more of a family rivalry with that one, but still, I mean, bro, the UK, they know how to support their fighters, and these are two of the biggest stars arguably in history. And Eubank Ben was a big fight, yes, and historically, again, like I just said, the family history is crazy, but that's not bigger than Fury Wilder, is it? I don't think so. That's just
not at all. Not at all. Fury Wilder is iconic over there. It'll be iconic. It'll be bigger than even with Usyk and Fury or Usyk Wilder. I mean, Usyk Joshua. It'll be bigger than that. This is like, it's almost, in my opinion, in the US, even though it was past its prime, maybe like Tyson Holyfield-ish.
Yeah. That was,
you know what I mean?
Again, that happened late too for some of us.
So you know what I mean? Like, it's something that everybody wanted to see. So it's a fight that I'm over there. I know over there they wanted to see. So
my question is, what can it do for the heavyweight division as a whole, at large? Because we keep talking about, you keep saying don't sugarcoat, the heavyweight division is down, is bad. If that's the case, what can help to bring the heavyweight division back? I think his name is Stefan. He talked about Stefan. I'm sorry if I'm saying your name wrong, but he talking about how Usyk, how Usyk is basically clear cut best. So that means everybody else is fighting behind him. And bro, what does that mean for the heavyweight division? The heavyweight division, how can it revive? I like Moses. I told you Moses, I moved him all the way up to number 3 on my list. He hasn't fought anybody yet, but he's exciting to watch. And that's what we need. We need exciting fights, because sometimes, even if the opposition, some of the Mexican fighters, they may not be top pound for pound, but they can be so entertaining to watch. We watched Chocolatito. Man, that dude was so fun to watch fight, bro. Like, it doesn't matter to me where you stand at on terms of people's pound for pound or top this, heavyweight, top whatever. If you bring the fight, it's exciting. People going to want to tune in. And that can help revive the entire division, if you ask me. But the heavyweight division is what we grew up watching with Bo, Holyfield, Lennox Lewis, Tyson. It's not going to get there. But
do you want the truth?
A lot for the heavyweight division.
Do you want the truth?
Yeah.
Need an American, man. The divisions you talking about all are like, you need them like so we push the way you want to be pushed. Because over in the UK, I guarantee they're saying something different. They're saying it is exciting because they get their fighters are exciting to them.
Okay, so we don't have anybody.
That's why
we don't have.
We weren't saying this when Anthony Josh. I mean, when Deontay Wilder was doing his thing. I mean, that's his respect. I'm not saying that's the overall fact. That's the perspective here. Because you get to see, or even the Latin fighters, right? You get to see them here a lot. Like, they're here majority of the time. They're not over fighting in their country. They're fighting here in Vegas. So they're like adopted as U.S. fighters. To be honest with you, Canelo is basically a U.S. fighter because he's fighting here. So you see Canelo, when Canelo's fights are happening, where do you see him at? Vegas. Yeah, in the United States. When Anthony Joshua is fighting, his big fights are happening where?
Saudi Arabia.
When Usyk is fighting, where are his big fights happening?
Not in America.
Exactly.
Sure. So number 10 on my top 10. Shout out to Sunday Fan Rankings. Go check them out too, by the way. I got Jared Anderson. That's our only hope.
He's still there? You can still got him ranked.
Number 10.
Yeah, you got him far that far, but you still.
Well,
so you still have, I only have him ranked.
He was on the rise until Bacoli knocked him out. He hasn't lost a fight since, but he hasn't really fought anyone because his handlers are making sure that they tread lightly in terms of how they.
I liked him coming out, man. I did like him a lot coming out, man. He's skilled. I do think he's very skilled. Jerry Anderson is skilled. I hope the best for him, man. I do. I don't know if he's it, because of like because of where he's kind of, his I might say his issues. You don't have no issues, but in terms of what he did, how he fought earlier, I don't know if he can be hyped up to a point where we're like he's gonna bring boxing back. I don't want to say bring boxing back, because that's not fair. When I mean back, U.S. boxing, U.S. heavyweight boxing back. Let me state it that way, because I do feel like outside the U.S., other folks are having a different narrative. They're not saying what we're saying. Like they'll say, like I do agree that the heavyweight boxing division ain't strong as others, but folks will say like I get excited when they see Joshua. I get excited when I see Fury. I get excited when I see Usyk. You know what I mean? Like they'll say those type of things. But yeah, I feel like the guy that can help it out in terms of totality, in terms of worldwide heavyweight is like Moses. But you need, to your point, right? You do need young blood. Like that's what you need, because it's the same old, same old. The problem is it's the same old, same old. Because even when Dubois was exciting, because all right, there's another young dude, but then when he got killed by, I messed up, not killed, but when he got demolished by Usyk, it's like, all right, he's not ready. So it's like you do want younger dudes, because it's like retreads. To be honest with you, there's a lot of retreads in the heavyweight division, and then there's not like that young up and coming boxer that you can say, oh, that's going to take over the division. Maybe Moses will be that individual, but that we'll see in time. But they need some more. They need more young, hungry heavyweights that are really doing it, just like we see in other divisions. And then we'll talk about. I think then we'll see the heavyweight division being the division that we all hope it will be. Because growing up, like talking about the heavyweight division in our era, not an era prior to us, but in our era, we got to see a bunch of upstart heavyweights. Like we saw Lennox Lewis. We saw Evander Holyfield. We saw Riddick Bowe. These dudes were up. They were close in the same era. So they were still around. Mike was in jail. So it wasn't like Mike got to be a part of that crew. Because Mike he dominated late 80s, 90s, early 90s before he got locked up. So, but we saw the heavyweight division at a good spot because these dudes were young and ready to go. Now it's a little different. Now you got two dudes. You got two dudes who are top heavyweights, like top boxers in Usyk and Fury. And the other two that you were hoping for in Joshua and Wilder have faltered off. And the other guys are okay boxers. They're good boxers, not okay. They're good boxers, but they're not elite boxers. They're not prize fighters. You know what I mean? The other two, Wilder and Joshua, they got appeal. Therefore, it's almost like, and they're better than this dude. I'm not going to say that they're this dude, but it's like Ryan Garcia. They're Ryan Garcia effect. Those two are like the Ryan Garcia effect.
Yeah, you got to have names. You got to have names. You know what I mean? Because let's just say, for example, we liked the Wardley versus Parker fight. Yeah, maybe we did, but that's not going to draw in.
I ain't doing nothing.
That's not going to draw in fans. Yeah, and that's to our point about why Fury Joshua was a good fight. But when you look at at least my top 10 list, I'm just going to share it.
Go for it. Please share it. Yeah, please share it.
I got Usyk, Fury, Atama, Dubois, Joshua, Worley, Hergovic, Parker, McCauley, Herkovich. There we go. Yeah. You know we struggle with those names.
I know. You got what's the dude? Kabali. Kaboli.
He's number 9. Bacoli's number 9.
Not Bacoli. He's undefeated. That's why I'm trying to think. 26-0.
Nah, I only got this is my list. It's some decent heavyweights out there.
Okay.
He said so. Basically, rehearsing or rehashing fights. What else you gonna do? It's like UFC. UFC sometimes kind of stalls out when the best just are that much better. If you notice that, kind of like Ilya Poirier and guys like that.
Yeah.
You have to figure out something. So you put the third and fourth guys against each other constantly, and it turns out to be a bloodbath, or it turns out to be a slugfest. Like, all right, I want to see that again. So that's kind of what you have to do, unfortunately. That's how I look at it, Paul, for real.
I'm talking about Ajit Cabell. It's Cabell, actually. He's 26.
Yeah, I know you're talking about. He fought recently. You're not my top 10.
Yeah, I mean, you got the ball on your list.
Yeah, I got the ball number 4.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, I like your list, so I'm not saying that. I like your list.
It's not a big deal, as you saying. The heavyweight.
No, that's what I'm saying. My point is, your list is fine. It's just that's what this division is. Like, nothing to me is out of line of debating. That's how bad. That's what I mean. The heavyweight debate. Other than honestly, I'm gonna be real. Other than number one, other than number two, other than after 2, everything else is debatable to me. In all heavyweight discussions, even if I come up with a list, everything is debatable. Other than 1, 2, 1 is Usyk, 2 is Fury, and we're done. Everybody else, you can go ahead and say who you want. I don't care. That's where I'm at with it. Like, you could say, if you said Joshua, I'd be like, okay, all right. If you said, I'm not gonna say Wilder. Wilder's been like kind of like he lost. If you said Zhang or something, I'd be like, okay. The bar, I'd be like, okay. That's how bad. No, real talk. That's how bad. You think I was joking? When I said this before, dude, you can put Benavidez can move up the heavyweight, and I think off the rip, that dude would be right then the third best heavyweight, easily the third best heavyweight. If he wanted to move up in weight, that's how bad this division is to me.
As much as I know, people might not want to admit it. Like I said, this is where you kind of got to take a page out of the UFC's book.
Mm-hmm.
You got to, simply because Charles Oliveira is somebody that people want to see fight.
Mm-hmm.
He's a great fighter. Dustin Poirier, same thing.
Mm-hmm. Same
thing with guys like Justin Gaethje. They fight each other. They beat the heck out of each other. It's fun. But they can't beat the Khabibs of the world. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, Khabib was like, I ain't got no competition, so I'm going to quit. That's kind of what's going on with Usyk right now. Like, I ain't fighting nobody. I ain't got no competition. I'm not fighting the Tama. Tama, he a puppy, man. They ain't going to do nothing for me.
Yep.
But, as a boxing fan, I'm like, just go ahead and prove it. Get it over with. Do what you got to do. But he's not going to do that, though, because he respects the game too much.
It's just it's similar to like, what's similar to? Like, I had this discussion with Christine about Bud. Yeah. It's like, why I gotta fight Boots? For what? Same thing. For what? You ain't fight nobody for me to fight you. You ain't fight nobody. You ain't put in the work that I put in. You ain't fighting to fight no name. You ain't fight nobody for you to fight me. So why should I give you this opportunity? Same thing for you gotta fight people to fight me. I'm the champ. Your resume gotta match up to fight me. Not match up, but you gotta be. It's like I ain't giving you a chance just because you excited. You got to come up the ranks to be the second best dude in the game to fight me.
Totally agree with that. Bro. Yeah. And that's what Errol Spence did.
Yeah.
He beat Kell Brook. He beat Sean Porter.
Exactly.
He beat Mikey Garcia. He was beat Lamont Peterson. Whoever you put in front of him, he was like, I'm going to knock him off so I can get to where I want to be.
Yeah.
You don't want to fight me? Okay, I'm going to fight all these dudes, and I'm going to get my chance. And he became a star. Moses Thomas is going to have to follow that same path. I'm 100% with you. And then you can fight Usyk, and then it will have intrigue, because people are going to respect your resume and your body of work. I'm totally with you on that one. Right now, unfortunately, he ain't even close. And the way the politics of boxing work, we're not going to get anywhere near that fight.
Nah, because he'll be retired by then. Because he's older. It'd be a waste. And it'll be a waste. I'm be real with you, it'd be a waste. Because he's going to be 40 by that time. And then you're beating a Usyk who's at 40. It's not the same. You know what I mean? Like,
he's not American, but he is American. He's Mexican-American. It would take David Benavidez to move up to heavyweight for us to get some intrigue.
I'm serious. You think I'm dead serious when I said it?
I think that's our only hope. And maybe he might beat up on a Tama for real, because that dude.
That would be a fight, though. That would be a fight.
So maybe there's some intrigue around there if a guy like that, because he's on his way to cruiserweight. He's going to make that step, I think, and it's going to be crazy. Because he don't have to. It ain't like Roy Jones when he was moving up and down. It's not the same thing. It's not like Canelo moving up and down. He's a legit, like a little heavyweight anyway, a smaller heavyweight. So I think that might bring us some hope right there. There it is. That's the answer. Podcast over with. David Benavidez. That's what everybody want to see. Just
no, you. That's a good. I'm serious. It's because he's more of a heavyweight, in my opinion, than Usyk is.
Bro, think about this. Jake Paul was like, "There's one dude I wouldn't even try him, and that's David Benavidez." But he tried AJ.
That's crazy. That let you know.
He thought he had a chance.
That let you know.
That's crazy.
That's what
David Benavidez. That's our hope right there.
I'm serious. That lets you know. That lets you know right there. All right. So we talk about Deontay Wilder. Where is Deontay Wilder? Excuse me. Truly fit into this whole current heavyweight title or heavyweight picture in terms of in terms of his career right now. Where is he? Because like we talked about earlier, he is rumored to be fighting Usyk, and he's been saying like the negotiations have been very positive. That's what he's been saying. So
he had another fight coming up.
He does. He had another. That's his next fight. His next fight is it starts with a G. After he fights, again, these heavyweights aren't that good. So he's fighting somebody who's not that good. He's not. It's G. It's good. I want to say
okay. I see it. Yeah,
you see it.
We gonna screw the name up.
Yeah, I'm not going to even.
He has a fight coming. I don't think he wins that though.
You don't think he wins? It's a cupcake. It's like his last fight. It's a cupcake fight for him.
Well,
it's not a. It's a cupcake fight for him, so he can get it.
At this stage of his career, nothing's a given for him.
Oh, Ray. He lost his Zang. Nothing is a given for him.
Nothing's a given for him. But because he's a home run hitter, and because he went through some mental health stuff plus a divorce, I think he went through a divorce. Maybe being past the personal stuff. It's kind of like Jamal Charlo came back and he beat Jose Benavidez Jr. You might see kind of that type of revival for Deontay Wilder, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like everything's just because Usyk's not going to let him hit him. So that fight is wild to me because Usyk's not going to let him hit him. He's not going to do what he saw with Fury. Because I've even seen a lot of people on like social media or because it's because of the one hit draw, right? It's because of the one hit draw. Folks are like, could he be the one to end Usyk? Right? And I'm like,
all right.
Nah, all right.
I don't even think he would get close to even.
I don't think he'd get close because again, his punches are so telegraphed. I don't think he'll get close. And also, like his footwork is already bad. Like Deontay's footwork is already bad. All Usyk gotta do is go to the side and catch him on the jaw.
You're not fixing that.
Yeah,
I'm not intrigued by it, man. I mean, people still saying they would like to see Wilder fight Joshua, but you do have Big Baby Miller, who's American, who can be competitive. That's a fight that Deontay Wilder could take. That could be big in the States. The winner of that could set up a fight between, like an Anthony Joshua, or if it's Miller will fight Anthony Joshua more. Like Deontay Wilder is not going to fight Fury again. That's just not going to happen. So,
that's over. That's over. That's over.
I would like to see David Benavidez. I believe that also because Jake Paul already saying I will be back in the ring. He's making too much money. He will fight Deontay Wilder, I'm sure. Even though that's not
a legit real fight.
AJ. It kind of helped AJ a little bit.
I know it would help him. A legit real fight though, like a 12 round, not this 8 round.
I don't know, man. With Jake Paul, you can't say that. It's just interesting the way he moves. Like people felt like that fight shouldn't even been sanctioned. That's how the opinion of Jake Paul. Yeah, I'm just talking about Deontay Wilder in terms of him being a name. We talking about how to continue this heavyweight division or do something. We're just throwing ideas. That's why Benavidez is our hope. That's our hope right there. He moves up. And that's going to take a minute because he's going to go to cruiserweight. It's going to take a minute.
I mean, it depends. If people keep ducking him, he'll probably move up quicker than what people think. Hey, Kobe on Instagram saying, "What's up? What's going on, Kobe?
What's good, bro? What's going on, my man?"
Yeah. I would love that. See, now this conversation, me and you talking about Benavidez being a heavyweight, that definitely can excite the division. It could excite but to your point too, though. I don't know. By that time, Usyk will be done, though. That's the thing. By that time, unless he's trying to really fast track it, he's kind of fast tracked it to cruiserweight. To be real with you, though, he's kind of fast tracked it to cruiserweight.
Usyk and Benavidez would be a crazy fight. Now that's one where I wouldn't say Usyk has this advantage.
I don't know either. I don't think he has the advantage.
I don't know, man.
I don't think so either.
You might want to make this move a little faster. Go ahead and mop up whoever you got next.
Yeah, I'm serious.
That's Cinco de Mayo, right? That he fights next.
Yeah,
bro. Usyk versus Benavidez is the best fight we can hope for. I'm with it
because I'm gonna be real with you. The advantage he has over other heavyweights.
Yeah,
ain't the same. I would say, yeah, it ain't the same because he got hand speed. He big. Yeah, man. I'm with you.
Let me put this out there on Twitter real quick. I'm gonna try to tag my guys or our guys, Adams Boxing, see what they think, man. Because simply because that I want to see in terms of what other fans or what other boxing analysts, whatever you want to call it, media folks, content creators. What do you think about that fight?
Because I will say this, because it ain't like he still want the Canelo fight. It ain't like Canelo trying to fight him. So why waste your time when you can try to? And Usyk ain't scared of no smoke. So we know that. So I'm just saying, because everybody said Dubois could have beat Usyk the first time, and you saw what he did to him to prove a point. So you know Usyk ain't scared. He bout it. He bout for that. Well, he's for whatever. Shoot, I would. Yeah, I think some of these. Yeah, I think Usyk versus. Okay, here we go. What's going on, Alexander? Always pulling up. He says, "I'm actually more interested in Fabio Worley. Yeah.
Against who? Against
does next. She said does next. Period.
Oh. I just put it out there. Let me see if they're gonna respond. I hope they respond like in a timely manner.
Who's he fight next? Who's Worley fight next?
Does Worley have a fight?
I'm asking. Yeah.
That's what I'm asking. I'm asking Alexander because I'm not sure. Worley's an intriguing fighter, although again he's come on late in fights as well. So in terms of
supposed to early spring 20 in April, likely in April.
Okay. In terms of fan intrigue and what we're accustomed to, and also comparing it to our era of the heavyweights, like we just mentioned, I'm not sure Worley does it for me personally. But I like Worley. I like watching him fight. I just don't know if that's going to elevate the division and put more eyes on. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm cool. Whoever. I'm a boxing fan, bro. I can watch Friday night fights. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Yeah. I can watch two guys that people don't even know of and aren't even necessarily close to being superstars, so to speak, or recognizable names. And I love it. It's so much talent in boxing, and it's so difficult to climb the ranks.
Oh man, that's hilarious.
One of my favorite boxers right now, outside of DMV, is a dude named Haven Brady, Hitman. Wole, you know what that is?
Hell no.
Exactly. If you watch him fight, and this he's not a heavyweight, of course, but if you watch him fight, man, that dude, hey, just look up his Instagram, look him up on YouTube, man. Haven Brady is talented, and I think he's going to be a star one day. I can watch him now. I'm just trying to paint a picture on what type of boxing fan I am. You feel me?
No, I mean, there's dudes I like that. I look at early, but there's nobody of late that I kind of like have been fixated on. I used to like Dubois. I like Dubois early. I like Dubois a lot early.
Yes, this is a heavyweight discussion. Now we talk boxing as a whole. Hopefully, the T.O. Shakur fight delivers. There are boxers who are going to deliver fights that the fans and all of us want to see, of course. Yeah. But in terms of the heavyweight division, it's tough. It's difficult right now.
It's very difficult.
People love the heavyweight division. You listen to the boxing purists. You listen to the Max Kellermans of the world. They get excited for fights that involve even some lesser known heavyweights, such as Jarrell Miller.
Yeah, they do, of course. He said Worley has no fight lined up.
Okay, so
next, but I'm lining up.
We saying Benavidez needs to get there. Moses Tama is somebody who had to work his way up to get an Usyk fight. Usyk might not be around by the time he gets there. That's our only issue. What do you think about it, bro?
Yeah. Dubois, I do like that. I think he can fight Dubois next, Alexander. I do think he can fight Dubois next. I like that too. I do like that fight. I know there's Joshua out there, but Joshua will be fighting. Hopefully, Joshua will be fighting.
Fury.
Fury.
Yeah.
I think if I'm Joshua, I'm waiting for Fury before I wait for a Worley fight. To be honest with you, like to what Ray talking about. He's gonna have to. I think Moses Atamu will be his best situation, his best fight. A Dubois, somebody like that, another younger dude, kind of like. I think if he can do that now, that can kind of jumpstart him. Because again, like you said, Ray, if he wants to try to fight Usyk as fast as possible, I would fight. He would have to try to get the Dubois fight, knock him, beat him, and beat him this easily, then maybe he would have to fight a Joshua, and then after that, it's a Joshua or a Fury. It would probably be Joshua, and then he would be able to get Usyk if he wants to jumpstart it. But it has to start now, though. If he wants it has to start now. He can't wait. It has to start now. But I don't know if that's the fight. So obviously everybody's waiting on Oleksandr Usyk to see what he does next, because he controls this division. Like he controls the heavyweight division. How much impact do you think Usyk really got into it, like in his division, like in terms of swaying who fights who? Do you think everybody's waiting for Usyk, or is it more some of these guys can make their own fight? For me,
to be honest, I think people waiting for him to go.
Yeah, to retire, right?
Kind of think I think they're waiting for him to, and then they say, all right, now we know the number one spot is available.
Yeah.
Moses fighting Jermaine Franklin. Okay, that's a decent look. Jermaine Franklin is a decent name. I think, and here's the thing. Look at what that knockout did for Brian Norman. Moses knocks him out early. It's going to add intrigue. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it.
I mean, I would like him to fight. Like, I mean, I don't like these heavyweights, dog. I don't care about these heavyweights. Like Moses, I've seen Moses. It's impressive. I'm just talking about, just like I saw Berlanga. He was impressive. I've learned my lesson. No, I go hold you think y'all learned my lesson, dog. That's why I don't get into like when you knocking out lesser comp. I don't get into all that. I don't personally.
You can tell when somebody's skilled. It's just that Berlanga looked like he had like a brick hand. Like people weren't getting up from it. Versus like, let's say Gary Antoine Russell, who also had a knockout streak. You could see the talent, how crazy the talent.
I mean, heavyweights don't never show like talent like that though. But you're right though. I know what you're saying.
But Berlanga, I don't know if he actually showed talent early.
He never did. He never.
I think he just showed like that man had one punch knockout power. So in terms of Atama, why I said it is because I feel like he's shown some skill too. He looks exciting. You know what I mean, to watch.
What would you like? You like his jab? You like his jab?
I like his hand speed, yeah.
Yeah, man, I think heavyweights are different. I think they're different. I think it's hard to judge a heavyweight skill set compared to like, because I think I'm just being real. Like heavyweights are dependent on power. A lot of them just are dependent on power. So when you do see a heavyweight with good footwork, it's weird. That's why Usyk is not weird, because Usyk's not really a heavyweight. That's why he dominates, because he has footwork. His footwork is really, it's crazy, right? His footwork is crazy. Fury is wild because Fury actually does have good footwork for a clunky dude, though, right? It's wild because he has good footwork for a clunky dude and good hand speed, and he fights off the jab and good combinations. So he's different. That's why it's hard in the heavyweight division. It's hard to beat like boxers with good power or boxers who are just like real skilled at it. It's just hard. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's but he matches up against everybody else. Like he matches up well against the AJ. I won't lie. If I was him, I would try to fight AJ because he could possibly knock AJ out. If I was him, I would try to fight AJ. To be real with you, if I wanted to jump the line, I'd fight AJ if I was him. If I wanted to jump the line, because to your point, you got the notoriety. He has the notoriety. He has the fame in that side of the world, and also he's getting more fame for what he did with Jake Paul on Netflix.
Yeah, and he might be dating Alicia now. So
yeah,
he's garnering the attention that you want to as an entertainer, so to speak, and somebody who can make money, who's marketable. But in terms of a fighter, where is he? And that's something we'll find out if he's still just as focused. I think he is. I think he's still a hard worker. I think he still wants to be great. He still views himself as one of the all-time greats. It's just that Usyk is a different beast, and that was a setback. And then Dubois, like you said. Andy Ruiz is where it started at. And, some will say, well, Ruiz was a replacement opponent. That's difficult to prepare for, whatever you want to say. But I went to, or like I said earlier in the show, that's where his aura kind of left at. And it's been up and down ride ever since. But AJ is still somebody you want to see. You still want to see somebody fight. Yeah. AJ and Fury are done at top heavyweights. Yeah. And that's the sad part because I still got them, top 5 in my heavyweight top 10 list because I don't feel like the division is that strong. Alexander, if you have a top 10, put it out there.
Yeah, put your top 10 because I would say this. I would say that
heavyweights.
Yeah,
And then, yeah, man, other than that, I think my answer has already came. David Benavidez needs to move up.
Yeah,
I think
Ray.
I think the hand speed.
Yeah.
I think he could be the one to challenge Usyk. It's a mega fight. It would be crazy.
I mean, for me, I'm gonna stay on this. Like AJ, I can say AJ is not a top heavyweight, but I'm not gonna close the door on Fury because again, he lost to the best boxer in the world twice. That's the only 2 losses. So it's hard for me to say he's done as a top heavyweight when you lost. Now, you talking about he'll never be the top heavyweight. Yes, he will never be the top heavyweight because that goes to Usyk. But I do believe that right now, there ain't nobody outside of Usyk that's better than Fury in this heavyweight division right now. Because there's nobody we can say that like has challenged him other than Usyk. That's it. So
I think they might have responded. Let's see. You retweeted it.
I just retweeted it. No, yeah, they responded.
I'm trying to get a response.
Hey, on Instagram on X, Thomas Tastra said fight that he wants to see. He's laughing though. Is Usyk versus Wilder.
Usyk versus Wilder.
Yeah, that's just like.
I wonder why. I wonder why people want to see that fight. We talked about that a little bit as well.
I mean, they want to see it because, like, all right. So, Ray, what's the fight you want to see? Like, ideally, what's the fight that you actually want to see? What?
Benavidez. That's the one I want to see. Now, in terms of the most realistic fight,
yeah, more realistic, I guess. I mean, I wish it was realistic. You got me excited.
I'll be honest. I'm intrigued by Tama versus Usyk. I am. I don't think Usyk. I mean, I don't think Tama's ready. I would agree with that. Mm-hmm. But that's the most exciting fight that you can make.
Okay. I'm gonna tell you the fight that I want to see. It's gonna be odd. I'm not gonna lie to you. The fight I really want to see because it just like I think it would end all arguments about who was better or whatever. I want to see Joshua versus Wilder because there's a lot of people from like for a long time had this debate that who was better. Those two were like debated before, like when Tyson Fury was going through his stuff and he wasn't really boxing. It was always about Wilder versus like Joshua. Like it was like, oh nah, you had some people in one camp was like, nah, he way better than him or whatever. Oh, he can't tolerate that power. I think that's a fight I would like to see, just in terms of the star power and like the vibe. I think that's the fight that I would like to see.
Heavyweight division. So it's a tough one right now, man. It's a tough one. How about that's what Wole was talking about earlier.
Yeah.
And it's gonna take a couple fights. Can you make these fights? That's we could want to see them all day, but we know boxing is worse than any other sport. We don't get the matches we want ever, hardly. So top 10. Here we go.
I love it.
He got FA number 10. Okay, that's what you was talking about earlier, Wole. It
wasn't FA, but he got it. Was Cabell. He's Cabell. He got it. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, he got it. He's after Parker, the one after Parker.
See.
That's what I'm talking about.
My bad. I thought you were talking about FA.
Yeah, nah. He's undefeated. He's 26-0. That's what I'm talking about. This kid.
Now, this is a legit list, right?
It is a legit list. It's a good list.
That's a great list. My list is like, I don't care because it's not like it used to be. So here's what I'm gonna put together. But this one, that's a good list.
But why Fury over? I guess because Fury looked better. This is my point. Fury looked better against Usyk than Dubois did.
Joshua not there at all. That's
fine. That's fine with me. Joshua.
I'm okay with it. I'm just saying. Did Jake Paul ruin that for you? I was saying.
Yeah, but I'm
lose style points.
But my question is the
top 10 for Alicia alone.
Yeah, I know, right? My question is the Fury. Where you slotted Fury at? Because I like Dubois, but Dubois didn't look better against Usyk than Fury did, and he only got 2 losses to Fury.
So if AJ
okay, so you saw inactivity, so using the inactivity. Okay, well that's fine.
AJ beats Fury, then that's gonna, according to this list, it'll catapult him. Worley, I like Worley. Number 2 is that's high, man.
Yeah, legit. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Cabell, legit Cabell. That's they're talking about the same dude.
Okay.
They're talking about him, the same dude. Yeah, he legit, man. He legit.
Maybe they can bring back intrigue. We just got to make these fights happen. But for now, state of boxing is how it is.
But the intrigue is, I'm gonna be real, man. They gotta for here, and I'm being fair. Like just like it's hard for me to watch anyway because he's in a whole different time zone. For here,
American.
They got to fight on U.S. soil a lot. for it to be where it wants to be. Because at the end of the day, right? Let's be like you grow up watching boxing, right? Like where is the mecca of boxing at? Like where all big fights happen. Growing up, you gotta start going there often for it to be like for everybody to get to know you as often as need be. Because I'm gonna be real, that's why Tyson Fury is kind of known more often. He fought a lot and he started to fight more in Vegas.
A round robin would be dope. It depends on who's going to promote. Like I said, I think that's
I agree, Alexander.
Because boxing is dead.
In heavyweights. You
saying in general?
Not in general, but in the heavyweights, it is dead.
Sure.
I think he's saying in heavyweights. In heavyweights, it is dead. That is a fact.
Yeah, well, hey.
That is a fact.
We will see. Let's have this discussion again in the summertime and see what fights are being made at the time, and let's see what happens with Benavidez too.
Yeah, I think we got to start that. We got to start that. We got to tag Benavidez. We got to make sure he knows.
Yeah, he's not a big social media guy, but his people might respond.
Yeah, exactly. We got to tag him. Make sure.
I can get his father on the show. I've been unsuccessful getting him, so we'll try.
Yeah, you can try to get him. I just want to tag to make sure we go viral.
I would love to get his pops on the show to see what his pops thinks about him. Because they want to make the biggest and best fights. They want to make money. They want to be headliners. I think heavyweight would be nice for him, bro.
I think this is a real good discussion that should definitely be talked about. Like Benavidez as a heavy, he said in general, really Lamont had less than 1,000 people at his fight before Tank.
Oh, before he fought Tank, he didn't have a lot of people coming out.
But you got
I don't know, 1,000 may be a stretch, but okay. So like the Shakur T.O. fight doesn't intrigue you?
I think, are you talking about draws? I guess that's different. Because I would say this though, and be real with you.
It's still a draw.
I would say this though, like a lot of those dudes that we're talking about, they're not draws. They're draws, even overseas. Like, all right, Moses, right, Ray? He's not a draw here in the U.S. No one in the U.S. is going to know who he is. In the U.S. In the U.S. He's not a draw in the U.S.
So, what about Bud Canelo? There has been some good fights lately.
Yes, I'm saying Bud is like Bud is.
I don't know. It'd be the context.
It's tough because Canelo.
You got to come on the show one of these days, cuz.
Yeah. I know Canelo is that's Canelo and Bud is different.
Canelo's he's technically Mexican, so maybe that's what you mean. Maybe the American star is
died. He's an American. He's talking about the American boxer, the U.S. boxer himself.
Because there's a lot of intriguing names, especially around the welterweight and 140 divisions.
You got Boots.
You think about Hitchens.
Yeah, he's a hardcore fan. I'm going to watch T.O. Shakur, but that's not a huge fight. Yeah, I know he's talking about the draws, the ticket sellers. I know what you're talking about. He's right,
brother.
He's right.
I wonder how old you are, because in comparison to us growing up, boxing, that's what Adams Boxing was saying on Twitter earlier. Like, you can't compare today's boxing to when we were coming out, when everybody was fighting, when De La Hoya was fighting.
Definitely.
Shane, I would, you know what? I'm okay with that. I'm not mad at it. I like the discussion. But as a huge boxing fan, that hurts to hear that boxing is dead in the U.S. That hurts.
No, I know his point is he's 37.
Okay, so you ain't too. You're a little younger than us, but you saw a lot of big fights coming up. You know what I mean? He saw the Roy Jones, the Winky Wrights. He saw a lot of the guys.
Floyd. He saw the Floyd stuff. He saw a lot of Floyd, obviously.
Too. Yeah, for sure.
And Manny.
Cool with that, bro.
I get his point, because his point is valid. It's valid because he's talking about ticket selling, which is different. Not just a boxing fan loving. Like T.O. and Shakur isn't going to be like, say, if we're going to go into comparing errors, right? It's not going to be like Tito versus, I don't want to say Oscar. That's extreme. When Tito fought before Oscar, who he fight before Oscar? And he fought like, all right, what is that? Maybe that was after. It was after Oscar. When Tito fought, I'll give an example, even a lower boxer, but he was good. Fernando Vargas. When Tito fought Fernando Vargas, that sold pretty good. And I get what he's saying. That sold well. Like I did a good job. He said, I remember watching both. Okay.
Bo Holyfield too.
Yeah.
Again, you grew up kind of like us, different era, man. It was so many good fights,
man.
And it wasn't as expensive. It was. Yeah. See, I mean, I'm okay with that. I'm okay. Yeah, I know. That's crazy, right?
That's the truth, though. He's right. These are good points. Right? These are actually.
You know what? I blame Earl Spence for this, man. He was that Earl Crawford fight.
That was supposed to be it,
so much intrigue. You went to a fight party, right?
I did. I did.
It was such a big
deal.
That
was the last one. That was it.
Because they've been so one-sided. When the last time you seen two really 50-50 guys get in the ring with each other, and it's like, I don't know how to score that one, where they're the top guys. Those were the top two guys at welterweight at the time. You don't see it no more for real. But, I want to be careful because I love a lot of our DMV fighters. Obviously, cool with a lot of them. We hope to have a great guest next week.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, we should ask him what he thinks about it for real when he comes on about boxing in the US. Of course, he will have a different answer as having skin in the game. But I'm just saying, we could just tell him this is how fans are feeling. Just saying.
Oh, I like that. I like that. No, I love it. Yeah. It's
might
tough.
be icebreaker. Thanks, Alexander. Pull up next week.
No, I like it. He always pulls up. I appreciate Alexander. He always pulls up
man, for sure.
Stuff. I will say that's a good point, bro. He has a very good point.
It's hard, man.
Because I know what he's saying. Because
you need a younger audience, bro.
Yeah, I know, right? Because it's not
who comes with a different perspective.
No. Because he's right in this aspect.
Yeah,
it's not about. He ain't talking about like good fighters fighting each other. He ain't talking about that because that's different. Like there are a bunch of good non-heavyweights in the US. He's talking about dudes who can sell tickets. And like Devin Haney don't sell tickets like that. The only person, the last American dude to really sell tickets, shoot,
it's Tank, bro.
Yeah, Tank.
Tank can set records at Barclays.
Yeah,
Tank can set records in Atlanta. Tank is one that can sell. If Tank had a different mentality, Tank would be probably still top American boxers. Just again,
I'm still a top American boxer.
I don't know how to say it.
He said, "Oh, appreciate you, my guy." Oh, look, appreciate you.
Oh man, I hope you've been reading that book, man, for real, bro.
Yeah,
I hope you've been reading it because Curtis. See, that's again Curtis Malone. His book, bro, is crazy how he reminisces to kind of give you a feel for. Yeah. He's talking about Landover Mall, all types of stuff, bro. For you, it was Bellway Plaza. For me, I was a Landover Mall kid.
I'm a Bellway.
Yeah, I'm a Bellway Plaza kid. So
and a PG Plaza. Yeah.
I was there for sure. We appreciate you though. But that was your two, Capitol Plaza and Landover Mall is mine. But anyway, appreciate you, man. You just brought that back. But again, it speaks to even I'm telling you, bro. And I know we sound old. I never thought I would get to this point. But outside of the NFL, across the NBA, boxing, different sports, like our era was just different, bro.
Yeah, it's just different. I say all the time. It's
growing up, the NBA. I don't watch the NBA like that. So boxing is the same way. It's the same thing for me, bro.
Oh, look at it.
Yeah, see, Paul was more like, hey, Paul, like Wole, he never had real snickerdoodles, Paul, because he went to Beltway.
Yeah, I did his tracks.
Iverson, like we did, bro.
Dude, I worked at Jeepers, Beltway Plaza, bro.
They didn't have real snickerdoodles at Beltway Plaza, though, bro.
No, they didn't. We had the Golden Dome.
Get your tokens, cuz.
Get your tokens.
Let's go. He had the real cookie smell, and just like that. I mean, shoot. But you know what, though? To be real, I'm gonna say this. In terms of the DMV, I think we might have better boxes now than we did then. Even though we had Too Sharp and Sean Bay Mitchell, and we had some boxes back then. I'm just saying. I just talked about Chop Chop, how he had a shot against Floyd, but we got some to do. Willow Rose, obviously. Look, Paul know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know what to go. Yeah, I know. Yeah, who don't remember City Place? Everybody knows City Place, bro.
Yeah, for sure. City Place. That's you had that money to get over there, man. The Metro ain't run that far at the time.
Yeah, exactly.
I went to Pentagon because that was on the Metro line, bro. I went to Pentagon. I was like 11 years old at Pentagon, bro. As long as I had money to eat, bro, I was good. Anyway, y'all crazy, man. Y'all crazy. It just shows how, again, our time was special in terms of boxing and sports in general. Everything. Baseball, there's nobody close to Ken Griffey that I've seen today. I'm just saying. Baseball is dope, but the stars we had at the time compared
to nobody you saw it. You don't watch Otani? Man, I love the kid, though. Tiny.
No, I do. He's a different type of player than me than Ken Griffey
Oh
is.
man, he's just the best. He's the best baseball player ever. That's the problem.
Might be.
But nobody got junior swag though. Don't get it twisted. Nobody got junior swag.
Swing. No, nobody got that swing, bro.
That swing and swag. Nobody got junior swag, bro. That thing
he called to train the white flag.
Yeah.
No, we had to try to hitch a ride on that thing. That's out there.
Yeah, white flag was different.
Maybe you know what? Annapolis is on that level. And so is Wheaton. If you could get out there, you could maybe. But
get out there. Look, man, I wasn't getting out there.
You had to find your way out there, man.
Oh man. Hey, appreciate y'all for pulling up, man. This has been dope, man. Great conversation about boxing, about reminiscing about the DMV and spots. Glad we talk about all days and all that type of stuff, man. DC firefighters were good, but not since Sugar had they made the jump to stardom. Yeah, DC fighters. Yeah, sorry, I said firefighters. DC fighters was
Sugar
good,
Ray.
but not since Sugar Ray have they made the jump to stardom. We were getting close, man.
The way we fight today is Gary Russell will fight once a year. He was excited.
Peter said like Lamont had a chance. Lamont was close. Then when he got the big win over Amir Khan, that got him some notoriety. But yeah, there's no lasting stardom.
Danny Garcia. Saying, Paul, go back and watch that jump.
Yeah. So
look at the championship rounds, bro. I think he beat Danny Garcia.
I don't think he did, but it was a good fight though. It was a really good fight though. On my card, he barely lost that fight though, but it was a good fight though. And I fool with Lamont, because obviously we have there's
you got time. I think he beat. I think he beat Danny Garcia. I'm just saying, and this is not biased. I thought he won.
Yeah. No, you were not biased. I know, because we no stake in it. We don't know stake in anything. Look, man, I'm looking at people. We got a lot of MEAC folks watching this and the Instagram stuff, man. MEAC coaches watching this right now. Coach Mosley from Compton.
That's
you checking this out? Hey, Coach Waterman just pulled up.
Hey,
they'll say, I appreciate y'all. I can see y'all.
Y'all gotta get on here. It's almost that time. It's almost January. Our get ready to start, bro.
Yeah. Are we? Yeah, Winky. Yeah, we including Winky.
As a DMV fighter, I'll say that. I'm gonna say DMV. I ain't gonna say
DMV fighter. A DMV fighter.
I'll phrase it properly.
He from VA?
Oh, Winky, right?
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. I told you. Look at that.
What?
I told you. Look at that, bro.
Man,
My man James just pulled out the boxing sauce.
What's going on, man?
James, first of all, James, we trying to figure out, of course, who would challenge Usyk. We said it would be David Benavidez. We need your help, man. Hey, tell Samson we need at least Jose Benavidez see you on this show. Hook us up, bro. They ain't been responding. They ain't been responding. I need Samson. On speed dial, cuz. The heavyweight division ain't dead. U.S. boxing ain't dead. Alexander's coming back, bro. For sure.
Yeah. If I ask Winky, I'm not sure what he would say. Yeah.
Winky kind of like Tupac, man. Tupac's from everywhere. Tupac.
Yeah, Winky. Yeah,
I
know.
Was from Baltimore. He's from New York. He was from L.A. I don't know where Winky's from. I'll count him as a DMV.
Everybody claims him though. They claimed him from DMV. He was claimed.
Who claimed him?
Everybody in the area was claiming him when he won. When he won, everybody kept saying Winky from the DMV.
Winky brought you out for a fight, probably not gonna fake.
Yeah, I ain't never.
David ain't with him no more. Oh, now wonder he didn't respond. Okay, that makes sense. David, I have David's number. Wole knows this, and he has the red. He leaves me on red. Just by the way,
not red. He usually on red. Oh, he's on red. Yeah, it's all good, man.
It says he's born in DC. Okay, Winky's a DMV fighter, bro.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? What's the wiki say? Wikipedia says
it said he was born in DC, like Tampa.
Last time I saw Wiki was in Tampa.
Carmelo's from B-more in our opinion, but he says he's from B-more. I mean, he says he's from New York. So
I get so annoyed.
We got a rich history regardless. Like I said, because you look at Sugar Ray, Too Sharp.
You know what? I ain't gonna lie. You know about Melo? We got to close up because we talk about everything. But thing about Melo is that he from Baltimore when he want to be from Baltimore, and he from New York. But he from New York though. That'd be killing me, bro.
I don't know, man. I'm not gonna hate on nobody.
I ain't hating on him.
I was born in DC.
Me too.
And I stayed in DC. In the summers at times. But if you ask me where I'm from, I'm from Prince George's County for sure.
I'm saying I was born in DC. We lived right on the line growing up. I'm in PG County. I did like when I was a kid, but
Curtis
we moved
Malone
over
was from Palmer Park, but he started DC Assault, man. It don't matter for real, man. It don't matter.
Just saying.
You gotta get Curtis back on the show, man.
Oh, I would love to get back on, man. I love to get. We got It's an hour love.
Riggs Park, yeah, that's my peoples, man.
Yeah.
You know, my father went to Coolidge, mom's went to Wilson, my whole family from that area, man. But I'm not though. Like I said, I went to Duval. You know what I'm saying? The tougher school up the street from Wole School.
Wow, the tougher version.
Y'all had your science program and math scores, man. Listen, scholarship money, y'all got us. But in terms of like the trenches,
trenches, what are you talking about?
Oh, hey, I'm telling you, it's amazing how down the street can make a big difference.
I don't think so.
We had Alexander. You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen,
we had a bunch of
it, bro.
we had the crime side of Greenbelt going to Roosevelt.
He said the crime side.
Yeah, the crime side.
Yeah. That's my guys, my Chapel Road guys. They used to beef with them dudes, man.
I know. A bunch of they used to beef a bunch of my old, like some of my old head dudes that I was cool with.
Yeah, for sure.
I didn't know it was like a thing when I got.
He said, "Well, your school has no windows."
Does it? I don't know. That's my middle school didn't. I don't know about my high school.
Hey, what's crazy is half my neighborhood went to Rose. So like Jermaine Lewis and them.
Jermaine Lewis. Yeah, exactly. Roosevelt had we had windows, bro. Now I don't know about the other. I don't know about like my middle school didn't have windows.
James, you too, man. You a Hyattsville brother?
Yeah, I grew up a Hyattsville dude too. Chillum Road, baby. Queens Chapel, Chillum.
I used to live in Riverdale early on. I ain't gonna lie, yeah, for sure. I lived all over, man, for real. Yeah. I lived in Silver Spring. Somebody mentioned City Place earlier, but I was more bougie when I got to Silver Spring. I was older, you know. I was eating healthy. I was in the gym 6 days a week. I was at home in Trader Joe's. I wasn't.
When you saying that,
I was eating muscle sauce at the time, cause
I got my car hit that day. I remember helping you. I forgot you lived in Silver Spring. Now I think about it.
I lived in Silver Spring for a while.
Yeah, that was good times, man. It was good.
We gotta do some more DMV. Look, the DMV is pulled up tonight, man. Look, my man James is in the building. James, we gotta talk this heavyweight division with you, bro, because there was some good discussion tonight. Alexander said U.S. boxing in general might be dead. It's kind of crazy. City Place at 90. Yeah, for sure, man. Definitely. I went to City Place, and I just said it was hard to get to. You know what I mean?
You on this side, yeah.
When I get over there, but I went to Pentagon more than I did City Place because if it was on the Metro line, I was there. Cause
man, that was Beltway Plaza. Man, I could walk there.
Beltway ain't have nothing though, man.
Oh, we had
couldn't even get a Madness shirt. You get a go-go tape, maybe.
You can go-go tape. You can definitely get go-go tape.
Usyk versus Wilder could happen. That don't excite me though. Wole is like okay with it, but I think that's easy.
No, I'm not okay with it.
Oh, you know.
I said I'm okay with. I said I'm okay with Wilder versus Joshua.
Over that.
I'm okay with Wilder versus. I went Wilder versus Joshua over all of them because I think that's a fight for a cult. That's a cult fight. Like that's a different. You got people who literally to this day keep complaining like, "Yo, Wilder can beat Joshua." That's a different fight.
So Wilder versus Joshua, where is that fight taking place?
That better happen in Vegas.
He said 193.
Yeah, 193. Yeah.
They got the. Hey, at least they got an Audi. Every hood got an Audi now.
Every hood got an Audi, bro. On one night, you know what I'm saying?
Everybody got an Audi.
If you don't got an Audi, you ain't about the life. You ain't living right.
Hey, he had a Checkers too, Paul. We got one on Pike too, baby.
Don't
hate on my man. I'm gonna take over my guy right now. Bro.
We got everything you need, bro. We got Checkers. We got an Audi. We got everything you need, bro. We got the carry out too, bro. We got it all on 193. It's everywhere, buddy.
Very well, wow. Yeah, I know. That's the problem, bro. I just said, man, let me chill if I say something. But when I take my kids, bro, you know, I try to go to Carrollton, if anything, you know what I'm saying? I'm closer to Suitland Station, though, but I can't do it. It's always a problem. I'm by myself, I'm good, but
of course. Yeah,
it's crazy out here, man.
Yeah, it is.
Anyway, y'all, hey, listen, appreciate y'all. We need some of these folks to be on the show. I know you are, Paul.
Look, I'm not bougie. I need to be bougie.
Oh, be like, I'm hungry. I'm about to go to Oohs and Ahs. He be like, I'm about to drive. Wole the same way. Wole will drive to get food.
I will try to get food. I will
not
try to
Danny's for a 3-piece and
nah, I'll try to get some real. Nah, I'll try to get some real food. I'm bougie with food though. Don't get it twisted. Like I don't do the around the way stuff.
Burbs. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. I will. Ray's right about that. I will.
It all costs the same though. Anyway.
Yeah. What?
Can't get a 3-piece wing and fries for $3 no more.
What?
Mumbo sauce on the
all
wing.
that stuff, everything up price, man.
They're gonna charge you extra anyway. This is crazy, man. I appreciate y'all, man.
Yeah,
I wish
man.
I put up in the beginning because we probably could have had it. Yeah, I do too.
Exactly.
That's what we go. That's what we go to, Paul. That's crazy.
Yeah. I go to a different city to get my seafood. I don't do around. Look, man. There's levels to this.
It's sad, bro. We got to bring it back.
Sometimes if I want to go get a good Philly cheesesteak, I'll go to Philly. There's levels to this, man. I don't need to do it here. I go to Philly. I go to Ishka.
Nothing wrong with the road trip.
Yeah, no, I go to Ishka Bibbles. But anyway, man, we got to end this stream. We've been talking about food, talking about the area, talking about.
Folks probably like, what are we turning into?
I know, right?
We had a good boxing discussion. Go back and watch it.
We were talking boxing.
David Benavidez needs to move up. That's the conclusion we came to.
Let's summarize it that way. So people who just pulled up.
Tama needs to fight more people. There you go.
Yeah. But summarize. No, we need the shocker, like the statement that Ray Benavidez needs to move up to heavyweight and fight Usyk. Boom. Ray, and then that's it. And then the heavyweight division, it's exciting again. I agree with Ray. That one, that's it. All right, man. Appreciate y'all for pulling up. Anyway, you've been listening to the Urban Sports Scene. For ages. You dig? Deuces. We are out. Peace.